With all
sales.
due respect, I think you should look into what your officers are doing, because I
You changing the
know,
subject?
excuse me?
We were just talking about drugs. You're changing about my, are we still talking about drugs?
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
what my officers are doing?
Because, for instance, my son, right, got a $25 ticket for having a little knife that he uses for work, that he forgot about. He was across the street from active dealers at the time.
Okay.
The police, in my, from what I'm seeing, I'm seeing the police officers doing the easy job rather than the hard job across the street. And I don't like it.
Well, I don't know that's your perception. I hope I can change that. They
I
did
hope
lock
you
up,
can too.
they locked up 16 people, I mean 16, they made 16 separate robbery arrests last week. So they go, those are major arrests. They locked up 4 people for burglary, 4 people for assault, so, I mean, and they locked up, I don't think I have the figures, but they locked up numerous people for drug offenses. So I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? I have the statistics and I have the
We're not seeing
others.
we have a gorgeous view from Manhattan Avenue and DuPont Street, and I can tell you that I don't see very much of the police doing bus there.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. They may have not made bus in that location, arrest in that location, but I'm just asking you, answering your question, and you made the statement that you don't think your perception is the police are doing the easy thing, but I mean, the statistics and the bodies that they aren't doing the easy thing. They're making good, valid arrests. We have the people that are doing it, and they are doing it. So I mean, are they coming with knife collars too? I'm sure they are.
My personal opinion is that I haven't seen that. That's not what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm seeing.
Well, how would you
in
see
your
it?
picture.
I'm telling you, we have the people and we have the arrest. We do. I mean, I don't know how to, you know,
Well, maybe
I don't know how to
we
change your
should
perception. You don't understand? If, you know, it's like, you're telling me that you don't see it, okay? I mean, I'm telling you that they are making the arrest and we'll check out the locations that you gave us. I don't know, you know what I mean? What's that?
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but I believe we have other people who would like to ask.
Right,
questions,
okay.
So we don't want to have
Yeah,
one
I'm trying,
debate and
okay,
just give a little more time.
Well, maybe we
I'm
can
sorry
talk
to
to
interrupt.
that's fine. Okay.
Well, I was just kind of curious, since I do work for the People's Firehouse Inc., one of the things that we have done for many decades is work against arson. Have you seen any substantial increase in any types of arsons, whether it's car arsons or building arsons in the past
No
year?
increase, but we did have a spike, I would say an increase at one period last year. It was over on Meeker Avenue and I think Meeker and Graham, under Meeker Avenue. Someone was lighting bushes, like on fire. Like, but we went over there and we investigated it and it ceased. Once we have an arson unit that came out, I called them up, they came over, we took a look. But right now, since then, nothing. You know, no increase, I should say. We do have, we do have small arson things occasionally. Like we had one person that said they called, someone lit something and threw it in their car recently. But no
Insurance
increase,
problem.
nothing that jumps off the page. What do you hear anything?
No, it's just that, that's one of the things that the People's Firehouse has always worked on, and many years ago, long before you were even on the department, there used to be a lot of,
How do you know when I was on the
well, you said 20 years, right?
phone?
Uh, that there used to be a lot of arson fires in automobiles. People would drive their cars over to this neighborhood and torch them for the insurance and stuff.
Okay, well that's, luckily that's not happening anymore. I think part of it is the quality of life. I mean, it's definitely, I mean, if you drive around the neighborhood, I mean, we get out there, my officers get out there, the neighborhood is a very nice neighborhood. I mean, you know, I mean, and again, and the main reason I called the meeting is the points that I went over before is that we can make it even nicer. And, you know, and we'll be on top of everything, and we're gonna, again, it's not perfect, and we're going to, you know, appreciate your feedback, and get into everything, but, do I have any, questions in the newspapers, Maggie?
No, I would just like, just to make it clear, so far, till like, from the beginning of the year, how many people in total did you arrest in the precinct here? Like,
How many people total did we
total,
lock up?
like in every each year, so there was a
We
16.
made, out of arrest, in total, we made 1,651 arrests.
Okay.
No, last year.
Oh, yes.
Last year, okay, this year, yes.
Which comes out, you do the math, it comes out to, they're arresting people every day.
Yeah.
That's quite a few arrests.
But if you would have to say, just in case that, I mean, is it a Greenpoint a safe neighborhood?
Is Greenpoint a safe neighborhood? Comparatively speaking, and New York is one of the, and is one of the safest big cities. I mean, it's documented as one of the, Greenpoint is one of the safest precincts in the city. I think there was, when we led it up, we had 844 felony index crimes last year in the 9-4 precinct. That falls out of 76 precincts, and that includes Central Park, which has no people living there. I think they had like 100 maybe index crimes. I don't know the exact figures. We were 66th, I believe. 66 or 67. And now you gotta look at population. I think Greenpoint, like I went back to 2005, we had a lot of people that moved in here. So if you take felony index, we're getting safer every year. Will we get safer this year? Yeah, I think so, I hope. But again, it's a partnership. We'll be out there and I'll be on top of my people, so hopefully that if you can, I appreciate the newspapers being here, if you could get that information, the stuff I went over with the crime prevention about, especially about, being together and not being, and being vigilant and not leaving property in the car. You got all that?
Yeah, I got that,
Okay.
of course.
That's what I want, because I want to get it out to people, because I don't want anybody to be victims. My underlying, this is my job. I don't want people to get hurt or be the victim of a crime. What's up?
The thing about Greenpoint is, next month makes 50 years I'm born and raised here. You can walk anywhere in Greenpoint and not have to worry about being a target. The statistics are one thing, but I can walk anywhere in Greenpoint from one corner to the other and not have to worry in my head that there are going to be people who are specifically after everything. I mean, go think about Gracie Mansion, which is supposed to be the safest precinct, right? You can't really walk those streets there without having some sophisticated perp who knows they're going to hit somebody who has big credit cards or, a lot of cash or something walking around. It's not the same in Greenpoint. You can literally go anywhere. I'm talking about anybody, not just me. Want to take a stroll? Take a stroll. It's always been like that. Okay? Now, what I want to suggest, though, maybe not the next meeting, but the future meeting, I was talking to Carlos about this, specifically target GLA things for new people in neighborhoods who want to put out flyers. Because I've noticed that, I'm like you, I'm crazy about locking things. I have so many things on my car that you have to tow it. That's it. You got to put it on a flatbed and take it. My house, you have to put it on a flatbed and take it. I got bars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the other houses that I own, I put signs on the doors